Hello, everyone. My name is Zulfiqar, and welcome to another episode of Income Investors. With me today is John Whitefoot with another exciting income pick. If you want to read more about what John writes on a regular basis, you can head to incomeinvestors.com, or you can find the link to the website in the description below. Business development companies, or BDCs for short, like FS KKR Capital Corp, traded on New York Stock Exchange under symbol FSK, are what we like to call alternative banks here at Income Investors. And they can be a lifeline to small and mid-sized businesses looking to grow their operations. As a specialty financing company, BDCs invest in debt, including senior secured debt, subordinate debt, unsecured debt, in some cases, common stock. Small and mid-sized companies is a bit misleading, though. We're not talking about corner stores or barbershop. For alternative banks, small and mid-sized companies mean businesses that generate anywhere from, say, $50 million to $250 million in revenue. And a lot of well-known businesses have benefited from early funding from BDCs, and these companies include, but not limited to, Facebook, Etsy, CrowdStrike, and Fastly. John?
Yeah, thanks, Bill. And alternative banks aren't just great for small businesses, they're also a lifeline for income-starved investors. Alternative banks that register as a regulated investment company, or RIC, have to legally distribute at least 90% of their taxable income to investors to be exempt from federal taxes. Now, in essence, alternative banks are designed to be dividend machines and can often offer yields as high as 10% to 15% or even more.
What can you tell us about FSKKR?
FS KKR is a, you can guess, BDC that provides credit solutions to private middle market U.S. companies that have annual revenue of between $10 million to $2.5 billion and annual EBITDA of $50 million and $100 million. Now, it invests primarily in the senior secured debt with 69% of investments first lien senior secured debt. It also seeks to invest in second lien secured loans and, to a lesser extent, subordinated loans or mezzanine loans. Now, of its total investments, 89% are floating rate. Now it makes money through the annual recurring interest income from those investments.
What kind of companies does FSK invest in?
Start off first with what it doesn't invest in. This includes startup companies, turnaround companies, or companies with speculative business plans. Now, its current portfolio consists of 217 companies across 24 different industries with a total investment at fair value of $13.9 billion. By sector, its biggest exposure is in software and services, and I think a little more than 16%, followed by commercial and professional services and capital goods, both at 13.3%. And some of the other sectors it invests in include financial services, insurance, media and entertainment, pharmaceuticals, and I think transportation.
And I saw on incomeinvestors.com that it reported a third quarter earnings beat.
Yeah, for the third quarter ended September 30th, 2024, FS KKR Capital reported net investment income of 77 cents per share, same as it reported in the prior quarter. Now, earnings per share jumped 54% on a quarterly basis to 57 cents per share, and it outperformed its public guidance by earnings reported adjusted net income of, I think it was 74 cents per share. Now, thanks to its strong cash generation, the company's board declared a third quarter cash distribution of 70 cents per share. This consisted of a base distribution of 64 cents and a supplemental dividend of 6 cents. At current prices, this works out to an annual forward distribution of $2.80 per share for a quarter dividend yield of 12.74%. Now, of interest, shareholders have almost come to expect a quarterly supplemental dividend. The company paid one in the third quarter of 2022 and has paid one every quarter since the start of 2023.
If you like what you see so far, check out incomeinvestors.com. While you're there, you could also sign up for our free special report titled 3 Income Stocks to Own Today. You can find the link to the website in the description below. And now back to the video. And John, in addition to the high yield dividend, FSK stock also recently hit a record high.
Yeah, well, some investors look to solely to provide them with reliable high yield distribution. FSK Investment has also been rewarding buy and hold shareholders with pretty massive stock market gains. On November 20th, for example, FSK stock hit a record intraday high of $22.39 per share, and it continues to trade near those levels. As of this recording, FSK stock is trading up 16% year to date and 20% year over year.
John, thank you so much for your insights. Just to recap, FS KKR Capital Corp is a gray BDC with 65% of its investments covered by senior secured debt and 89% of the debt investments are floating rate. It has reported solid results all year long, including 73 cents per share of adjusted net investment income in the first quarter, 75 cents per share in the second quarter, and 74 cents per share in the third quarter of this year. The outlook for FS KKR remains solid. It originated approximately 1.1 billion of new investments in the third quarter. Subsequent to the end of the third quarter, it completed a public offering of 600 million of unsecured notes that are due in 2030. A strong balance sheet and a strong economic development should help juice FS KKR mergers and acquisitions activity. This, of course, is a good news for the 547 institutions that collectively hold a 28.55% stake in FS KKR. The three biggest holders are VanEck Associate Corporation with a 2.05% stake, followed by Commonwealth Equity Services LLC at 1.53% and Morgan Stanley at 1.28%. That's it for today, and make sure to go to incomeinvestors.com now to get our free special report on 3 income stocks to own today. One of those stocks currently has a dividend yield of 12.7%. You can find the link to incomeinvestors.com in the description below. We'll be back with more income picks soon, so stay tuned. And in the meantime, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Goodbye for now.